Hello and welcome back to Sharing Stories with Sharon. Well, this week I've adapted a story myself from an old tale called The Hare and the Tortoise. I hope you like it. One fine day in a sunny garden not far from you, Tortoise overheard Hare showing off again. "You see, no one can run as fast as me. I'm like an arrow whirring through the air. I'm like the internet, one click and I've arrived. I'm a streak of lightning, so sleek, so streamlined. Did Mother Nature do the business designing me with me big, strong, muscular thighs? Gotta send a parcel, give it to me, I'll get it there quicker than the post." "Hello there, Hare," said Tortoise. "Goodness me, what a lot of talking. You know, being fast doesn't necessarily mean you're the best at everything. I think it's time you had a challenge. I propose a race, 2 miles, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock from the garden to the top of the hill. What about it?" Hare fell over laughing and waggled his big paddling feet in the air. "You want me to race you? One of the slowest creatures on the planet, with your short, scaly legs and your big, heavy shell. Is this a joke? See you tomorrow then, 9 a.m. sharp." 0900 hours, the next morning. They stood at the starting line. It was a beautiful day. "Bang!" shouted Badger. Hare shot off like a rocket. Tortoise looked up, sniffed the air, felt the sun on his face, smiled and began to walk slowly. He walked so slowly that he had time to practice some mindfulness meditation. Tortoise paid attention to the green of the grass, peppered with delicate white flowers, the swaying of the trees in the gentle breeze, the butterflies fluttering past, and the fresh, clean smell of the morning as he plodded along contentedly. Hare, meanwhile, arrived at the halfway point so quickly that when he looked behind, he couldn't even see the tortoise anywhere. "Hey, I've got time for a power nap," he thought, and closed his eyes. After a long time, Tortoise ambled into view. "Goodness me," thought Tortoise, "Hare is asleep. He looks so peaceful, I won't disturb him." So he sauntered by and continued on his way. Time passed. Hare's eyes suddenly burst open. "Hare, what's happened? Where am I? Who am I? What's going on? The race!" He squinted up at the top of the hill to the finish line. A greenish dot was moving slowly but perilously close. "No!" cried Hare. "Tortoise can't win! No one will ever respect me again!" And he ran spectacularly fast to try and overtake Tortoise just before the ribbon. But he was not quite quick enough. Tortoise strolled over the winning post right before his eyes, and all the animals and birds cheered, "Hooray!" and clapped in delight. Tears of frustration gathered in the eyes of Hare, but he did his best to congratulate Tortoise. "Hooray! Well done, mate. Who knew? Slow and steady really can win the race. Occasionally." Tortoise just smiled and enjoyed all the attention. Now, normally that is the end of that story, but while I was researching it, I found a little add-on which I'm going to share with you. So while all the animals were congratulating Tortoise and commiserating with Hare, somebody looked down the valley and noticed a great fire had started in the woods. So the animals got together and tried to decide quickly who would be the best person to rush down to the wood and tell all the animals so they had time to escape. And because he'd won the race, they chose Tortoise. Do you think that was the right decision? I'll leave that with you till next time.